First time! Hello, welcome to the very first time we are playing Devotion by Red Candle Games, a game that was delisted by the People's Republic of China and Xi Jinping because of Winnie the Pooh. Okay, gonna go. And hey, first time. Oh, I guess it recommends a console, or a controller. Okay.
老公，你还在看电视吗？跟你说，今天我买菜的时候遇到楼下的贝贝，他说他孙子最近很晚回家，哎，该不会是学坏了？还好我们家美心不会这样乱跑，不然光担心哦都不用做事。不过今天主任打来，说美心在学校又跌倒了。哎，你不要又跑到学校跟主任反映哦。小孩子本来就是跌跌撞撞才会长大嘛。哦，对了，下次提醒我买点水果送给老师。看到老师那边就整个人都变活泼了。我觉得这就是功德吧。现在他终于离他的梦想越来越近了。这几年我们这样支持他，也总算是有回报。好了，剩一道菜就可以吃饭了。所以美心人呢？美心，美心在哪？美心在哪？美心在哪
Well, our apartment appears to have changed dramatically. Okay, so my Shin is our daughter. And Li Fang presumably is our wife that we were just speaking to. Our lucky fish. Huge fish. Already this is a much more what's the word? Much bigger undertaking than Detention. If you haven't seen or played Detention, the first title the studio put out, it's very 2D animation, side scroller, like or 2D flat plane. Point and click adventure style Closest I can compare it to is like the Cat Lady, if anyone's played that. God of Theater and Art. Okay, well, I like this place already. Came with the powdered milk. Huh. So that was like a liminal space we were just in, as we walked out of our living room into our living room. Hello, lucky fish. $1987. Okay. October 7th, 1987. I would have been almost a year old. It's funny, I seem to be consuming a lot of media based around Asian cultures in the 80s lately. Between this, I'm on JoJo's 3, Yakuza, it's all Chinese, Japanese, specifically the late 80s. This is Taiwanese, I believe. Red umbrella. Ah, okay, well, triangle gets us our inventory. Where, Ha! They do let us switch. Or do they? I'm going to switch back to mouse and keyboard. If I use the controller, it's going to keep telling me to use the Xbox controls, and I'm going to just confuse myself. Okay. The Four Tigers. I'm not familiar. Donovan, enlighten me. I didn't jump audibly, so therefore you can't prove it. The Year of the Monkey, 1980. So,
深小雨的朋友晚安，我是刘宇，感谢您在傍晚倾听我的心声小语。是否有过踏进熟悉的门中，却发现屋里物是人非？明明认识这是朝夕所处的家， 但你就是知道，有什么不知不觉好陌生。孤独的灵魂布置出了一个空间，假装是家，找到一个陌生人，假装是爱。
Hong Kong, Taiwan, South Korea, and Singapore. Four economies that are rapidly industrialized, went from incredibly poor in the 60s to top low. Yeah, makes sense. And certainly jives with Yakuza being in an economic bubble, a boom phase. Though I imagine they probably started off at a much. They were probably in a much stronger position to start off with than Taiwan, Hong Kong, South Korea, and Singapore were, despite the post-war period. Okay, screenwriter Du Feng Yu, episode 1. Living hell, daytime, exterior. The husband carries a potted plant over to the window and places it on the sill. People say that tulips symbolize elegance and sweetness, just like our child. Like you know, our child hasn't even been born yet. Let's finish organizing and get dinner ready. Flower isn't blooming anytime soon, so let's eat. Soup's getting cold. Couple arrange their new home together. They hang their paintings on an empty wall. Sets his medals in a cabinet and place their china on the shelves. With a human touch, the empty abode begins to feel more like home. After adjusting some furniture, the husband returns to the living hall and finds his wife waiting for him. Ooh, a gift. Well, we've literally been handed a script, so... Oh. Hello. You like snacks? Okay, 1980. We have gone back in time, or the story we have flashbacked in the story somewhat. 7 years. So Du and Lee moved into the apartment in 1980. She was an actress and he a screenwriter. She was pregnant with their child, May. I am keeping details of these things to myself because having played Detention, I learned that the studio will make that timeline very how to phrase, rugs will be pulled out from under. I am anticipating. Let's put it that way. So it's easier for me to keep it all straight, and that way when it changes later, I can know exactly what's going on. That's cool. Like that frosted glass effect. Let's see. Hanging nails. Didn't we get a picture? Oh, also, it's good to point out at this point I am completely blind, so anything you hear me like postulating or hypothesizing, it's not necessarily me asking for an answer. It's just me working my thoughts out audibly. Um, I assure you, I do that when I'm not in front of a camera or a microphone as well. Some people find it distracting at work. I think I'm talking to them when I'm not. Okay, so we've put all of his achievements out. We've put her achievements out. Too spooky. I mean, I like spooky. Spooky is my jam, but I will not be offended if you need to bow out because you can't you don't want to deal with it. I can't think of a way to phrase it. If it is not your thing and will cause you anxieties, I will not be offended. Dish determined. Li Fang usually readies dinner for us. Okay. Okay, so we have a pretty career-oriented couple. And faulty electrical panel. Decorative doll made of icing. Oh, for like a cake topper, I suppose? But yeah, we have a pretty career-oriented couple, and oh wow. So I'm not used to playing games with headphones, so this is pretty new to me, even though this is probably like old hat practice at this point. But right now, when I'm facing this direction, the music is entirely in my left ear, and now it's in mono, and now it's in my right ear. It's pretty cool. Right, she was going to give us she had a gift for us. But yes, career-oriented couple. She an actress, he a screenwriter. She seems to have given up her career to be more of a mother and a homemaker. We have a lighter. Now, what's interesting, in 1980, we've got this floor model TV, and it's against this wall, which, by the way, I do miss these old floor model cabinet TVs. But in 87, we're going to have a much smaller TV against this wall. And since it's literally the first thing we saw at the top of the game, I'm paying attention to it for later significance. Like this couch, TV, and table setup. which I think it's the same table. I believe it is. Huh. Picking up the door jamb, and I'm pretty sure it's still picking. Oh, soup. I would kill for a gas top stove. You are a vampire, yes. Oh. Button. My dear Feng Yu, this is the lighter you have always wanted. You must be exhausted from all the unpacking. Get some rest, and I want you to know that I'll support you always. Happy Father's Day, your loving wife. Oh, so sweet. Tulip door is still locked. That doesn't bode well. Yeah, they keep denying us a look at our own face. Whether it be the mirror, this painting, reflections in the glass of the windows, vanity. What did they... said something about tulips earlier in the script. Tulips symbolize elegance and sweetness, just like our child. Oh, okay. I suppose that makes sense, this being the master bedroom. So this is May's room then, probably. First, I need to kill that damn bird. Well, the bird's gone. (1986) Year of the Tiger. Hey, that's me. Let's see. May would be about 6 years old. And it would be a year prior to where we started. Yeah, and see already we've changed. We've now got this dressing screen at the front. New TV. Stop shaming me for quitting, game. Let's see. School correspondence. I think I've I've missed a handful of notes there too. I hope they're not picked up linearly. I hope I will find them later. Chapter 1, Chinese Vocabulary. Arithmetic Practice. Today I cleaned my room and Daddy helped me put all my toys away. My room has a very big bed. I can play house on top of it. Try cleaning your room yourself. Quiz scores? 95 and 97 points, I'm presuming out of 100. Very smart. Very smart child. Our lucky fish is not here. Will do, Scruff. Thank you. Be doing more Yakuza next week. The rest of the week I got doctor's appointments and other obligations, so I won't be able to stream again until Monday or Tuesday of next week. But more Yakuza then. Take care of yourself. Little tableaus of domestic life. Don't like that. Put the knife down. Yeah, I see someone, like, just jump in behind me holding a knife, and the first thing I do is get in her face. My survival instinct is strong. So this was our office in 1980. So this is now May's room. But we wouldn't, why would you set up, you wouldn't, what's this room? Still locked. Okay, so you wouldn't claim a room for an office in 1980 knowing that there was a child on the way, and then convert that off, then later, what's the word I'm thinking? Renovate that room into a child's bedroom, right? If you knew the kid was on the way, you would plan the bedroom ahead of time. And the tulips made me suggest that, yeah, little, like, yeah, I was getting there, but yes, thank you. The child, the mom quitting her acting career and becoming more of a domestic housewife, and I mean, if this image doesn't show that she has some grievances about that situation, then I don't know what to say. And also, like, literally erasing the father's ability to write. Pushing his desk out into, you know, a more public space. Yeah, the child is the invasive element here. But you would assume, based on, nope. You would assume, based on this, that they moved in knowing she was pregnant. But it is entirely possible that he is writing this script after they've moved in, after the pregnancy has surprised them, and then they later had to change their plans. And one of the big pieces of the puzzle is what is behind this door, because the description of the tulips is drawing me over to here, and the fact that it continues to be locked even after all of these time jumps. Doll used when playing house, eyes are closed. She still keeps all of her photos on the wall. Oh, I can't actually take it with me. Actually, I am now curious, before I put that doll in the chair. Her photos are still on the wall, and his trophies are not in the cabinet. His screenwriting trophy. Oh, hey! He's no also... They're all looking at it. Those two aren't. So... what I am taking from that Dew has more readily accepted his new life as a husband and father and giving up on his career than Lee has. Also, just well, it's not here anymore, but the first time we saw this, it mentioned that it came, the chart itself came in the powdered milk that they bought. Powdered milk is not something you buy when you have money. Powdered milk is very much a poor people grocery purchase, he says from childhood experience. And also, when something is free, such as from buying your powdered milk, you keep it and use it, because to purchase an outside object would be more money you don't have. So they are not doing well financially, which in a domestic setting is a huge stressor. The birthday grab is a ceremony performed for a baby who's reached 1 year of age. In ancient times, the chances of a baby dying young were high. It was rare to reach the age of 1, so it was cause for celebration. Therefore, in present times, to honor the ancestors and anticipate a safe and healthy future for the baby, this ceremony has become an important custom. People believe that placing various items in front of the baby and seeing what it grabs can predict what type of career the baby will have in the future. Commonly used items include a pen, ink, paper, enamel, an abacus, gardening tools, seals, etc. Other items include homophobic objects that are correspondent to careers or traits. Homophonic objects, slip of the tongue there, my apologies. Homophonic... Homophone. I've never heard it used in that in this regard. Homophones are words that sound like other words, but have different meanings. Going back to 4th grade grammar. Garlic sounds like calculate in Chinese and can represent an accounting career. Onion sounds like smart and can represent an intellectual. The direction of a child's development is of great significance to parents, especially in modern times. Parents expect a lot from a child's early education. It is wise to cultivate the child's interests and expertise from a young age to develop a head start in his or her career. Okay. He has an aptitude for drawing. Judging by that, he grows up to be an artist of some sort. Which would also follow... Oh, and a musician. She did have this metronome by her bed previously. Presumably as a way to help lull her to sleep, but also an upright piano. So, yeah, following in suit with her mother and father, she has a career in the arts. Or is inclined as such. Also, elephant, and cow. Yep. Well, I guess they don't want me going. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, it's the bathroom. Piano practice. I see you there. Ah. Yeah, now we have more imagery of May, but I can't go back and compare, but where the photographs of Lee are framed and posed, these are candid, awkward, weird angles, often showing like only parts of her face at a time, or not even, you know, hiding her eyes, turning her into, you know, less of a person and more of a series of shapes. You know, more of a dehumanized abstract. And then, you know, then we get to the obvious faces being scratched out. Just further emphasizing some parental resentment toward the child. Juxtaposed with her light and colorful birthday party.
我希望可以跟妈妈一样变成大明星。
鸡打霓虹，鸡 采光。
Oh, sounds cut out. Smack it. That usually, yeah.
四海同胞喜欢唱，
大明星、小明星、全国高手齐聚一堂，
你来唱，我来唱，台之上并肩针扎。
欢迎收看七彩新舞台。
Okay, still Year of the Tiger, still 1986. Oh, also worth... Hold that thought. Coming. God. Well, maybe we'll go back there someday. It's also worth pointing out, just from, you know, literary analysis and Symbols 101, we are being led around by the light cast off of this lighter, which was a gift from our wife when we first moved into the apartment, presumably when things were still good. But also light equals illumination, equals, you know, enlightenment or new knowledge. So the last happy memories of our marriage, presumably, are what is illuminating us through the past. It's very basic stuff, but, you know, just worth laying down for groundwork purposes. So today they celebrate their child's birthday as candles light the cozy room, the joy of family and peaceful celebration. My sweet child, what gift would you prefer? Father will grant you anything. I am grateful, Father, Mother, but I do not wish for a gift. I just want our family to be mirthful and content. For the child, such an ordinary moment would be especially cherished. If you'd like to know why, we must talk about that strange illness. Ooh. Okay, that adds a new wrench into the works. Okay, there's a lot to take in here. Let's start at the beginning. We got the heel. We've already had this established as a symbol for Lee early on when she disappeared and there was nothing but the heel at the end of the hallway. And these are all presumably May's drawings because she likes to draw, and also drawing on the walls, that's just a thing that kids do. It's also a thing that, you know, naughty children do. Happy father, happy daughter. Daughter being taken away. Sad father, scribbled out, non-existent. Daughter on medical bed. The daughter is the one who is sick. Mother dies? Here's where I'm getting lost. Mother horizontal, right? And sad. Tears. We know it's the mom because of the heels. Same way we know that this is the daughter because of the non-heels. They've established that. So mother dies. Daughter conducts mother and a bunny rabbit in a sacrificial ritual around father. I clearly don't have enough information for this. What's over here? Yeah, I clearly don't. This is the kind of thing that I will make more sense on if I do a second playthrough. But at the moment, I don't have the details to parse that out. Year of the Ox, 1985. Okay, so May is 5 years old. We haven't yet changed this setup yet. Wash hands. Okay, so maybe they did know that there was going to be a child, and the reason that Dew had to give up his office is because they needed a quarantine room because she got sick. So it wasn't necessarily the child's existence that started the resentment, but the illness and the time it took to take care of them. Which is very real and valid. Yeah, see, he hasn't given up on his screenwriting career yet. Whatever caused him to give up and put his trophies away happens between 1985 and 1986, which seems to be the year she got sick. Okay. And this was hinted at, yeah, they were talking earlier about how, Lucky Fish is here. They were talking earlier about how children were not expected in olden times to live, not necessarily expected to live to age 1. I hate this, just from layout purposes. Earlier the refrigerator was facing, had its back against this wall and was facing this direction. This here is just cluttered and I don't like it. Spin that refrigerator 90 degrees. Okay. I like this. Lots of little background detail storytelling. Detention had some nice, like, detail moments, but it did eventually just have to have some characters show up and exposition at you. Or exposition adjacent to you to get some things across. But it was also dealing with much more specific subject matter. Like, so far, there's not a whole lot of this story that couldn't translate to any audience anywhere in the world. Detention was very specifically about the, ooh. Very subtle symbol there. The blood is literally on his hands. Detention was very culturally Taiwanese, so for an international audience, it would require some more direct exposition. Or at the very least, some research being done beforehand. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, we've had to convert our office into quarantine room, and whatever her illness is, it's not. It's no weak sauce disease. This apparently. Ugh. So that was another liminal space, and more symbolic than literal. But now that we're in the literal world, she does need an IV tree by her bed. Name: Dume Shin. Gender: 10 years old. 10 years old. Well, I must have my timeline confused. Thoracic specialist. Chest tightness, difficulty breathing. Oh, did we skip forward in time? To 1990? Maybe? Because the notes on the left side here appear to be in chronological order, not in the order we found them. And so... Huh, which would make... Okay, never mind that theory. And we got some chopped up X-ray film. Elephant and cow. Whoa. All right. This is a totally different space. Candles illuminate the bed and the herbal tea remedy. Father, when will we go down into the big city? We cannot do so under these troubling circumstances. Son, when your illness is... That's telling. When your illness is past, Mother and I will take you anywhere you'd like. Father, the needles are painful. The treatment is unbearable. The husband pulls the acupunctural needles out of his child. No more pain, no more pain. Father won't have you suffer any longer. Child, tired and crying, drifts into sleep. How is this going to work? It's been such a long time. My heart aches. Set your mind at ease. I have another way. Father wanted a son. Yeah, so this is clearly like the same level architecture in gameplay terms, but is as far as the world goes, we are in a very different space right now. This is doctor's office. But then the script is here, so clearly this is more liminal dream space. Bandages. guess tonics. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Puzzle time.
喂，陆先生，我是何老师。你的情况我了解了，不用担心。你先来楼上见我。
Mentor Hui? I don't know who this character. I don't think we met this character. Back to our living room setting. In the void.
七彩新舞台，现在总算到了我们儿童组挑战者的表演，一起来欣赏杜美心小朋友为大家带来的《码头姑娘》，掌声欢迎！
So, and we're back in 1987. So they don't want us to hear her sing, apparently. I had some thoughts earlier before the disease was introduced that there was going to be like her becoming a performer, the mother being a performer who had to put her life on hold for the child's sake, resentment from the mother, the daughter stealing her place in the arts. That's fine. I just fell asleep. I was taking my bath nap. Lots of articles that have been removed of the various years. Collect the fragments of the past, traverse into a flawless present. Okay. We get the articles, and piece together the story there, and then this door will open, presumably. Okay. Well, let's start at the beginning. The year of the monkey, 1980. We move into the apartment. The Jade Emperor deity assigns a pair of household guardians, a husband and a wife demigod couple, to watch over a family's home. Before moving in, a welcoming ceremony must be performed for the guardians to ensure a family's health, fortune, and peace. 5 a.m. Buy at the market. Fish, chicken, pork belly, sweet rice balls, radish, grocery list. 7 a.m. Errands. Make sweet rice balls for guests. Must be finished by the afternoon. Okay. Very domesticity. Someone must have cheated. Declared Ricci on a furry tang. I'm learning Mahjong. For a game totally unrelated to this. My partner bought a Mahjong set for us to play once vaccines have run their course and we're allowed to have company again. So we can play Mahjong, and I can translate those newly acquired skills into Yakuza 0 and get the trophies or such. But that's neither here nor there. Li Fang's red dancing shoe. So Li Fang, are you doing well? I was glad to receive your letter. Your friends in the business were saddened to hear of your decision to leave the movie industry. Remember when we were younger, us showbiz sisters made a promise to fly high together, but after you started a family, really cut that dream short. As your good friend, I understand your predicament, and I can't help but guess that your family's decision to sell their ancestral home, oh, well, there's also that, must merely be a temporary fix to a deeper problem. Please remember that we will always support you no matter what you do. You are welcome to come back to us at any time, and we wish you and your family peace and prosperity. So she didn't just give up her career. The title track of the album is Lady of the Pier, the theme for Li Fang's breakout movie. This is also the song that May was singing on the Rainbow stage. Forget the name of the show. Rainbow something. Ooh. This might be our first look at Do.
爸爸，你看这里有个洞哎。
Hey. Hey,
爸
me.
爸，你看我，爸爸，你看我啦。
Oh, we are May trying to get our father's attention at this moment.
爸爸陪我玩。爸爸，你在干嘛？
美心，不要吵爸爸。
Some frustrations. This is my secret hideout. The password is on my favorite picture. Interesting. Go back to... one thing at a time. Go back to our office. In this timeline, I think it was... Well, I mean... wasn't expecting this, but... it turned my deepest misery into a comforting flower. hands. This is the moment where he gave up being a writer, pretty symbolically burying his instruments. Very stark shadows on the walls, too. Tale of Chigu Guanyin, Spirit Serpent. According to legend, it happened in a small village in southern Fujian. There once lived a poor farmer whose son was too frail to work in the fields. Instead, he was sent to a Buddhist temple to train as a novice monk. Gradually, he became stronger and occasionally journeyed home to assist his father and tend to their crops. One day, while working in the fields, they came upon a massive striped snake. Apprehensive at first, they approached it slowly, but soon came to understand that it bore them no malice. It would drive away pests like insects and mice, guaranteeing the farmer good harvest for many successive years. Snakes are good luck. They're also incredibly dumb. As animals. We have to basically bully our snake into eating every 2 weeks, otherwise he'll starve to death because he's too dumb to remember how food goes. Oh, camera. Okay. He remembered having a Polaroid.
我是刘宇。今天的分享来自台北的小雨。小雨说，丈夫的事业不顺遂，但习惯还是很奢侈，总是吃着大鱼大肉，梦想着可以翻身。我该怎么办？该怎么劝他务实一点？其实呢，小雨，人是很难改变的。承认挫败对他来说太难了。他宁可假装光鲜亮丽，还没收拾好行李，就急着邀亲朋好友来炫耀新房子。都几点了？他在那床上呼呼大睡，指着你在又小又挤的厨房，收拾他们喝完的酒杯，比起你，似乎他更宝贝自己的面子，不是吗？
Interesting. I don't know. I'd be curious to find out what Red Candle's relationship is with PT as a text, because this seems to be a very direct answer. Textually, this is a conversation with PT, whereas PT was about a male breakdown leading to destruction of a family unit through violent means. This is a female breakdown leading to a destruction of a family unit through violent means. And also, you know, just like the use of the radio very specifically draws that comparison. This is the mother's answer to that story. At least, so it seems, in part. Though Dew is also having his share of problems. He seems to have some anger issues, as saw through hole in the wall. Okay, so there's a picture with a 4-digit code on it we need to find somewhere. I mean, Kiki is on the stickers here. There's a lot of numbers on this page. I don't know if that's... I don't want us to literally smell. I'm wondering if maybe we need to go explore the other years and come back. Nope, I guess not. We can't even get to the door. Okay, well that's good. That limits our options and narrows our focus. That's good. When it comes down to, you know, trying to eliminate variables. Excuse me. Okay, what have we got? We've got this camera stand. And we had the Polaroid. Oh, we did get this vinyl record. All right, there was that. And these shoes. We haven't actually used those. So let's bear that in mind. How's that? Is there a phonograph anywhere? This is also a weird space we've got here. This is... Oh, it's a family bed. That's why. Oh, okay. They had a family room. And then when May got sick, that's when they had to convert the office into quarantine room because they could no longer have a family bed with her illness. I get. Okay, that tidies that up. Didn't think so, just... Aha, what are you? Your screenplay, The Lives I've Lived, has been rejected by 6 directors. May I suggest you drop that fruitless obsession and seriously consider coming up with a new script? If any offense has been taken, I beg your forgiveness. Wishing you the very best, your friend Ding Hua Day. I mean, yeah. There comes a time when you just need to, move on. Okay, I am now open to advice from the chat if anybody has any thoughts. I feel like I must have missed something obvious, and I'm walking in circles. There's the red shoes, which are mentioned on the connect the dots picture in the bedroom. That's really the only lead I've got for what to do with this record. Or where to find the combination to this lock. What would be Dew's favorite picture? Except this is a big wardrobe, so this is probably Lee's. So what would be Lee's favorite picture? Let's see. Where would you put your favorite picture? Somewhere central. Somewhere you'd see it every day. Somewhere it would have the most attention possible. Somewhere like exactly where this camera stand is pointing. Except where's the camera? Professor Google will know. Ocean combination. Go to the kitchen, pick up the paper, watch the cutscene. We did that. Go to the bedroom, pick up the disc, watch the cutscene, do the letter. Flower pot. Go to 1985. Okay, it is saying that we gotta go. Oh, damn it. I have been without my lighter this entire time. Well, ain't I a fool? Okay. Okay, so we do explore through the different. Okay. I forgot to flick my lighter on, and that led me down the wrong path of thought. Well, we got a couple of articles. Prize singer retires from spotlight to vote. Okay, so we'll piece all these together once we get them, because this seems to be where they lay out the story for you so that you can follow it once you've gathered all the pieces. All right, 1985. Elishan Travel Guide. Alright, so May has a room. There are 3 people in my family, my father, my mother, and I. My mother is a housewife who likes to sing while she's cooking. My mother used to be a famous star. Every song she sings sounds perfect. My father is a screenwriter. He writes a lot of words every day. He often works late and I can't bother him when he works or Mother will scold me. Although I am sick and can't go to school often, Mom and Dad always take care of me at home. My mom says if I get better, I'll be able to play outside more often. I love my mommy and daddy. I wish for us to have a healthy and loving life. Okay, so her illness has... Oh, there it is. It's like, her illness has not gotten so bad that she needs the IV tree, but nope. It's just in a different corner of the room. Suitcase is locked. Boring at home. The same stuff keeps playing on TV, but I'm sick, so I can't go to school. I've been to so many doctors, but I'm still not feeling well. I have to write in my journal, as my classmates do too. Today I have to feed Daddy's arowana fish. It must be sad being stuck in the fish tank, just like me in my house. Oh, well, hello.
跟你说，爸爸又骗我了，说好今天要出去玩的，就突然说不能出门。我这病明明就已经好了啊，明明说好今天要带我去阿里山的。
get sick anymore. So the key to the luggage is inside the wardrobe. Must go out and play, must go out and play, must go out and play, go play, go.
今天美心呼吸还是很喘，她又很拗，妈给的维他命她都不吃。唉，至少她今天有乖乖把医生开的胃药都吃光了。哎，怎么所有的药都不见了？
That's why the arowana fish wasn't in there anymore. Poor fish. Poor fishy. Shoes, crown, red dress. Yeah. You got the shoes. Presumably... Hold that thought. Saturday, June 15th. It's the weekend. Dad said that if I took my medicine, he would take me out to play, but he was lying again. I really took my medicine. I was good today, but Mom and Dad still lied to me. Dad bought a bunch of vitamins that I don't want to take any. It doesn't make me better. We were supposed to go out and play, but we didn't. Daddy always lies. I don't want to take any vitamins. It doesn't make me better. We were supposed to go out and play. We didn't. Daddy always lies. I won't take any more. I won't, I won't, I won't, I won't, I won't, I won't. So presumably the crown, Mom's hat, that she stole is in this suitcase here. Oh, hi. Oh, you know what? I do have a marble. Oh, hey. Look at that. Bear in mind that I am playing blind. What shit do you refer to specifically? The lying to your kid about going out and playing if they take their vitamins, or? However, nothing good lasts forever. One year, the novice monk suddenly fell victim to an illness. It ravaged his body and soul. He could not eat for days. His health declined rapidly, but the village doctors were stumped. The farmer could do nothing but worry endlessly. This time, the snake abruptly appeared and said to the farmer, "I am a spirit serpent, 1,000 years of age. Since your child's birth, I have witnessed his resolve, his great sense of duty, and his filial piety. His virtuousness outshines even my own. Let me help him through the troublesome bout. Heed my instructions. My flesh and blood, brewed into a medicinal wine, shall remedy his condition instantly." Great spirit serpent delivers a fatal bite unto himself, offering his body to the ever-grateful farmer. Lying teacher. I mean, I can see. I don't have all the information yet, but I can see a situation where, like, you know, they were planning this trip on the assumption that May would get better, and she did not, and it would not be, you know, safe or healthy for her to take the trip. And as a child, she didn't, wouldn't comprehend the nuance of that because she's literally 5 or 10. I may not understand the dates. I think she was born in 1980 when they moved into the apartment. I think. Unless I am off by 5 years, because there was a reference earlier to her being. Storybook. No wallet or hat like I was looking for. That's okay. Oh, goodbye. Really? Oh, okay.
咻咻咻！爸爸来打猎了。今天森林里出现了一只好大好大的山猪，爸爸的弓箭准命中山猪的脚，山猪好生气，它冲了过来，用力把爸爸撞倒了。
Now I want to go watch Princess Mononoke again.
回家后，小女儿莎莎不眠不休地照顾爸爸，但是爸爸的身体总是好痛好痛，帮爸爸擦药、喝汤都没有用。躺在床上好多天好多夜，爸爸的病都好不起来，莎莎难过的睡不着了。她决定要出门寻找治好爸爸的方法。莎莎翻山越岭，到了丰饶神的宫殿。丰饶神的宫殿是一座金色的大房子，在森林的正中央，大门就开着，只要是森林的居民都可以自己进去。莎莎说：“求求你，治好我爸爸的病。”丰饶神说：“这是一种神奇的花，只要它盛开，再严重的病痛都会痊愈哦。”丰饶神给了莎莎一颗种子，但是 你得用最珍贵的东西灌溉它。丰饶神说。莎莎心想，爸爸有说过，全世界最珍贵的神水就在天空树上。莎莎启程了，她走出丰饶神的宫殿，她来到小森林，一路向前。
Oh, I'm controlling. Oh, hey. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeepers. New control scheme. Okay, switching to the controller.
捡到一颗好香甜的苹果。现在正是胖胖熊的午餐时间，他最喜欢吃苹果。
Hello, Chubby Bear. Have this apple. Do not attempt to placate chubby bears with apples. In the real world, their paws are massive, and they can kill you with a swipe. Bears are one of those things that I just refuse to believe are that fucking huge. Bears and moose. Hello, Chubby Bear. Go get it. Not... I guess I don't know what I expected, but it probably wasn't that. Sorry, Chubby Bear, I have to go. Okay. Oh, that's adorable. That's so cute. Oh no. Best to just leave them alone then. I got some horns. I got some other horns. Or antlers, I suppose. If there is a difference. Oh, they're branches. Don't mind me, dears. I am also a deer. Continue having your mating spat. Did I say mating spat? I meant socially awkward moment. I love how the one lens of each glass is on their nose because of the perspective. Deers are friends. I'm skipping very much. Oh no! It's that owl from Spirit of Nim. I guess I could go back and get another... Oh no, I lost my Chubby Bear Bridge. Here, have it. I don't know what this is I picked up, but you can have it. Looks like an acorn? Well, now we have this caterpillar. Delicious grubs. Folks at home, don't feed chocolate to woodland creatures.
怎么会？神水竟然早就已经干掉了。没有最珍贵的水，就没有办法让花开了。爸爸不忍心看莎莎这么难过，把她叫来床边，告诉她：“没事了，没事了，爸爸只是要睡着了。只要你好好的，爸爸什么都不怕。”
哦。
莎莎难过的哭了，她的眼泪滴在泥土上，渐渐的。土里冒出嫩芽，嫩芽长出枝叶，枝叶开出花苞，花苞绽放成一朵美丽的郁金香。
I'm not really a Tumblr or a Redditor.
女儿就是她最珍贵的东西。
What is the bird in the chocolate fountain?
爸爸的病好了，为了感谢丰饶神。父女两人一起把花种到土里，山坡上开了好多好多的郁金香，丰饶神也好开心。从此以后，莎莎和爸爸一起照顾这片花海，永远开开心心的生活在一起。
Oh, the end. Oh, hey. I have a spot just for that. I know exactly where to put you. Oh, okay. I'll look it up later then. Shitposts are fun. Even when they're terrible. I don't know if this is terrible. The first thing that jumped into mind, like, oh, an old a Tumblr thread that turned into a shitpost just make the Silent Hill wiki circumcision controversy. A not so subtle hint. Let's see.
你等一下，他好像在听。
My beloved daughter, Li Fang, marriage is a process of growth and learning. Disputes between husband and wife are inevitable. Your father and I also have walked this path. Life can be messy, relationships erratic. But with old age, you begin to foster acceptance. You choose to leave and come home, however, word would certainly get around. As a celebrity, no doubt you know how damaging gossip can be. Your child is still young and needs to have a proper family. I urge you to reconsider your rash decision. Think of her well-being. I know he can be stubborn sometimes, but you don't have to clash with him on every little thing. Let bedroom quarrels stay in the bedroom. Minor disputes can always be taken care of civilly out of sight. Take care of yourself, Mom. Mother-in-law. Okay. Pensions. See if that tulip. Ha!
10月9日台风天，今天我的病还是没有好，又要一整天躺在床上，真的好讨厌。但是有一个好事，那就是爸爸送了我一个礼物，是一本故事书。睡觉的时候，他一句一句的念给我听，我还在上面乱画，把故事改得很好笑，好好玩。爸爸教我折故事里的那种花，色纸用完了，我们就拿爸爸不要的稿纸来用。一开始折得很丑，可是爸爸很认真教我，真的好开心。而且折了很多魔法的郁金香后，我的呼吸就变得很顺，真的好神奇哦。我偷偷把最漂亮的一朵藏在书里面，这样下场念故事的时候，爸爸就会看到了。
In the faint candlelight, the husband sits disheartened at his writing desk. Can't think of anything. Am I reaching the limits of my creativity? Outside the room, the child sits on the floor fiddling with a piece of paper. The husband glances over and notices that it's one of his rejected scripts. Hey, put that down. This instant. The husband rushes forward, grabs the paper, finds it has been folded into a flower. Father, look, I made this tulip for you. With mixed feelings, the husband takes the paper flower. These papers that were despised by the world were treasures in the eyes of his child. Still in 1985. Later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're getting there. Let's see. Still got the shoes and the record. We got this new fragment, though I don't think we've seen anywhere to use it yet. Let's go ahead and jump forward to 87. Or 86. On the issue of my child Doomy Shin's frequent non-attendance, I reiterate that my intentions are not to disrupt the school trip arrangements. As her contest date nears, we've had to step up the amount of training she is receiving. I've no doubt... Yeah, that's true. We haven't really, like, reconciled the fact that she was sick, but also apparently training for or going on a national singing competition? I've no doubt you've witnessed her exceptional talent and charm on TV. These attributes must be properly cultivated and developed. Every single minute of training is crucial to her growth. Her health and mental well-being is also of great importance. The cold front comes in along the shore around this time of year. Mei Shin is prone to illness, and we will not risk any setbacks to her competitive readiness. Oh, excuse me. Oh, pardon me. I'm positive you wouldn't want to see that happen. Thus, just as before, I will have to withdraw her attendance from this trip. Rest assured, I will arrange a separate educational outing at another time, and confident that there are comparable trips we can go on that will be both instructive and fun for her. Please be understanding and considerate of Mei Shin's particular needs. Okay, so, a couple of pieces now. There was Mei Shin at one point attesting that she knows she's not sick and getting rid of her pills. There is this trip we're being taken away from for the purposes of pardon me again, for purposes of her vocal training. We don't know if this is the mother, if this is Lee or Du writing this letter. I am inclined to think it's Lee. Du seems to be more doting on his daughter's illness, and Lee, we haven't really had any direct information, but Lee is the performer, and it's... Earlier I hypothesized that she might be, jealous of her daughter having to give up her own career, but it's also equally possible she might have been pushing her daughter into a career into the performance, and using like a Munchausen's by proxy kind of situation, where the daughter doesn't have an illness, but they're using that as a way to control her, perhaps. Munchausen's by proxy. That's a hard one to get out when you're yawning. It's when a parent orchestrates and insists on the child being sick as a means of control. The go-toist cultural example I can think of is, sadly enough, Repo the Genetic Opera, which is a very dumb movie that I enjoy very much for its dumbness. Anyway, let's go to the best year, 1986. I'm not partial to that year for any particular reason. Halley's Comet passed that year. Merciful Chigu Guanyin. This is the spirit serpent we've been reading the legend about. Comfort all beings, ease all suffering. They've set up this shrine as a means to try to help their daughter. That might also explain why they changed the layout of the room. By doing this, they force themselves straight to the Shigu Guanyin shrine. They're putting this barricade here. Barricade dressing screen, kinda.
情绪也相当的投入，尤其是码头姑娘最困难的几个地方呢，都感觉不到杜美心小朋友有任何的失误，真的是相当的不容易。希望你可以继续加油。第一个小朋友呢，已经连续喂美4次了，每一次都带给我们很大的惊喜。今天所演唱的《寻寻觅觅》呢，其实相当不容易。我当评审10几年来，第一次听到小朋友来演唱，还唱得这么的好。两个人的实力确实是在伯仲之间，难分胜负。
好的，休息一下，进广告。广告回来就到。
挑战者小朋友呢，歌声相当的优美，情绪也相当的投入，尤其是码头姑娘最困难的几个地方呢，都感觉不到杜美心小朋友有任何的失误，真的是相当的不容易。希望你可以继续加油。第一个小朋友呢，已经连续喂美4次了，每次都带给我们很大的惊喜。今天所演唱的《寻寻觅觅》呢，其实相当不容易。我当评审10几年来，第一次听到小朋友来演唱，还唱得这么的好。两个人的实力确实是在伯仲之间。
Shigu Guanyin. Ascendants. The farmer turned the snake's body into a medicinal wine as directed by the serpent. As soon as he drank the medicine, the novice monk recovered completely. This time, Shigu Guanyin descended upon the countryside. Shigu Guanyin had sensed the spirit serpent's virtuous deed. Though it was a mere beast, Shigu Guanyin was impressed by the serpent's ultimate sacrifice, and so bestowed upon the serpent the title of guardian. Henceforth, whenever Shigu Guanyin helped the denizens of the world, striped. No, it was spirit earlier. Okay, I'm not crazy. The striped spirit serpent, say that 5 times fast, always followed close behind. Stories recorded in the Chigu Legends chapter of Chigu Sutras. Many appear who have professed to seeing a figure of a snake accompanying all appearances by Shigu Guanyin. Fish tank, yeah, that tracks. This hanging wine jug also. The kitchen just keeps, like, I don't know, evoking PT for me. This is very evocative of the refrigerator in the foyer. And Lisa. The PT character, not the painful RPG. My dream is to become a child star because my mom is a superstar. When she sings, I sing along, and Daddy and Mommy say I sing very well. I hope I can sing to everyone on TV one day, so I go to singing class every week. I often participate in singing competitions. My father says as long as I work hard, everyone will be able to hear me sing. I also want to go out and play with my parents. They're always so busy every day. When I grow up, I will take them out for fun all the time.
你看，我把旗袍找出来了，洗一洗应该还能穿吧？赖导他答应了，他说现在还来得及加个角色。
什么意思？
啊，我不是说过了吗？房租水电都快没着落了，要想办法啊。
这样家里怎么办？小孩不顾了吗？你怎么那么自私啊？
不是嘛，家里不会怎么样啊，家里我还是会顾啊。好，我再去跟他说，不去就是了。可是你是有什么好生气的啊？我就只是想要帮忙而已啊。
钱我会处理，男人的事你不用管。
什么叫做男人的事？你算什么男人啊？你整天窝在家里，好手好脚不出去工作，写那么多，还不就赚那几个钱？拜托你现实一点好不好？你那种剧本现在已经没有人想要拍了。
好了，不要再扯这些了，我现在不想听。你如果不乱花钱的话，现在不会变成这样。
我乱花钱，怎么不看看你自己啊？你买那一台那么贵的唱机做什么？给谁看啊？有事没事就买那个手表、茶壶，还有那一条贵的要命的鱼。
够了没？
哦，还有那个什么供养观音的功德金，每个月一包一包的在给，你要不要连菜钱都给他算了？
你莫名其妙，搞清楚，要不是他的保佑，今天美心的病会好吗？你给我闭嘴！
好啊，钱都给观音好了，全家人都跟你一起入西北风好了。为了家里的开销，你知道我跟我妈拿了多少钱？你说有多丢脸？
丢脸！穿这样出去抛头露面，我能不丢脸吗？
你做什么？你干嘛？还我！
挑战者小朋友呢，歌声相当的优美，情绪也相当的投入，尤其是码头姑娘最困难的。
That's never a comfortable situation.
任何的失误，真的是相当的不容易。希望你可以继续加油。第一个小朋友呢，已经连续卫冕4次了，每次都在给我们很大的惊喜。今天所演唱的《寻寻觅觅》其实相当不容易。我看评审第一次听到小朋友。
It seems like the more and more we play, the more our perspective shifts over to Maze. reduced to Mei Shin's plaything.
哇，今天的比赛真的是龙争虎斗啊！好，那现在我们评审老师的分数也已经统计完毕了，我们马上就来揭晓。我们卫冕者的星数是1颗、2颗、3颗、4颗、5颗、6颗、7颗星。
好的，那么紧接着我们来看挑战者所得到的星数是1颗、2颗、3颗、4颗、5颗、6颗、7颗、7颗星。
红星。
那么接下来我们来看分数。
我们卫冕者的分数是85。哇，今天的比赛真的是龙争虎斗啊！好，那现在我们评审老师的分数也已经统计完毕了，我们马上就来揭晓。我们卫冕者的星数是1颗、2颗、3颗、4颗、5颗、6颗、7颗星。
Fang's famous Kipao dress from when she was popular has been sliced into
1颗、2颗、3颗、4颗、5颗、6颗、7颗、7颗星。
红星。
那么接下来我们来看分数。
我们卫冕者的分数是
That's a lot of eyeballs.
哇，今天的比赛真的是龙争虎斗啊！好，那现在我们评审老师的分数也已经统计完毕了。我们卫冕者的
Oh, it's also probably worth pointing out, just in case folks might not be aware. So when Lee was upset about giving money to Chigu Guanyin, it's literally being burnt at the shrine. It's taking cash and burning it as an offering. So he's literally he is losing the family money, or what she seems to think is a silly superstitious practice when they are financially tight. Which is pretty chief among, domestic stressors. I keep getting these commercials. I'd be curious to see if those are just like actual commercials from the 80s that ran on television, or if they were manufactured for the game. So let's see. We have the tattered dress. We have the crown. Oh, we have the camera. We can go. We can go back to 1980, and presumably. I use the word presumably an awful lot, I'm noticing. The microphone swinging like that is very evocative of a noose. Missing one article. Okay. let's see what's in this picture.
美心，看前面喽。你不是要送一首歌给爸爸？
爸爸生日快乐！
It's also the piano is out here in the living room. When this becomes May's room, the piano eventually makes its way in here, as though they are forcing her to live with the performance, with the art, the music, 24/7. And it's not, I don't think, just a coincidence that the shrine to the god or the goddess is in the same place as the TV, which when that moves over to where the piano is, becomes the shrine to Mei Shin's performance in the TV show, in the Rainbow Show. Very, very subtle metaphor with the set dressing, but I like it. I like it a lot. Well, let's go here first. I can't remember. The photograph was on the table. I can't remember which year it was in. It was in 86. Hello, eyeballs. Just me again. For my birthday that year, Mei Shin played Home Sweet Home. The date at the bottom reads 7/16. 0716. Sure is a 4-digit number, it is. The one scruple with my theory that I just laid out about the shrine is that TV is oriented along this wall instead of on this wall. So it's not perfect, but that might just be a slight fudging for aesthetic purposes, and also being able to A, funnel you toward it when you first enter the room, and B, just a more naturalistic layout, because it would be awkward for the shrine to be against that wall, given the direction you're walking. 0716. Oh. We are... makes sense. It's 1980. We would be a baby. Oh, this must be
3月
the...
24日，天气晴。大衣柜是我的秘密基地，每次叔叔阿姨来的时候，爸爸妈妈都会叫我去打招呼。但是我觉得陪客人聊天好麻烦，我不喜欢被问那些问题，也不知道要讲什么，所以我都躲起来等他们走掉。
That was the, I forget what they called it, but the child grab. Pick the object that will be their profession.
在衣柜里面，我可以小声唱歌，反正没有人在听，所以我都乱唱。我觉得在衣柜里，我唱的比在台上还好听。要是比赛都办在衣柜里就好了，这样就不会在大舞台上发抖，也没有人会在台下用力盯着我。
Yeah, May did not want this. This was her parents pushing her into something she did not necessarily want. The birthday grab, yeah. Hearing news of the child's first birthday, distant friends and relatives come to celebrate. When you're mature, you'll definitely be accomplished. You can be an imperial officer, you can be a merchant, being a doctor is good. How about a general? Be prosperous, gain notoriety, acquire prestige. They all take turns to touch the child's head as a blessing of luck and as a token of safety. Yeah, okay, so now I'm definitely feeling the sense that, yeah, she was being pushed into this career path by her parents, particularly her mother, and the illness is not real, or maybe just overstated. Not sure. That is the feeling I get based on her saying she knows she's not sick, and for, why they would feed the pills to the fish just to prove that she didn't need them. Right, 1980 is done. We are missing one article apiece in 85 and 86. And I am still missing one of the... I'm pretty sure... Yeah, this is where those fragments go. Oh, I need all of them. Okay. But 80 is tied up. 80 is done. What's missing in 85? Let's see. Pretty sure we got the fragment piece in 85 already. One article. Ah, didn't see that earlier, but yeah, that tracks. Still don't, yeah. That's a shame. Oh. Hair, silhouette, and steps, you say? That sounds an awful lot like a crown. A mother's blessings. Yeah, okay. This is what happened. This is what we do with those. Alright, alright. One more to go in here, which presumably will also be our final fragment piece, and then we can open the door. Ooh.
9月19日，天气晴。一个人在家的时候，我也觉得很害怕，越想越紧张，然后就会跟以前一样，头好痛，不能呼吸，一直发抖和咳嗽。好久没有这样了，不知道为什么。明明同学大家都好好的，但我就会想很多，很担心会有不好的事情，常常吸不到空气的感觉，睡不着。在想说，睡着以后可能就醒不来了。睡不着的时候，爸爸都会带我去找何老师。感冒或身体不舒服的时候，爸爸也会带我去那里拜拜。因为我以前病得最重的时候，是给何老师看过才好起来的，所以爸爸很信任何老师。妈妈说不要太相信那个，可是爸爸相信，所以我也相信。我要努力赶快好起来。
Sweetheart, you are our treasure. You must realize mother and father have staked our future on you. When we are old and can no longer walk, you will be there to provide for us, right? Understood. Mother, view of the wife's ornamental crest, silk garb, gilded shoes. Promise, Mother, that you'll achieve renown, and these valuable items will be yours. Thank you, Mother. I promise I will not take your wish lightly. When I grow up, I will give back what is due, and more, you will live a life of abundance. The wife is very pleased. She believes the struggle and effort poured into the past years will be worth it in the end. We have all of the fragments. Okay. What are we missing? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more notes, and we should have.
我们卫冕者的分数是84、85、86、87。 87、88、88、89、89分。
好的，那我们挑战者所得到的分数是84、85、86、87、88、88，再来88，再来88、88、88，还有没有再来一分88、88、88、88，再来一分88、88。好的，那我们挑战者所得到的分数是84、85、86、87、88、88，再来88，再来88、88、88，还有没有再来一分88、88、88、88，再来一分88。好的，那我们挑战者所得到的分数是
Oh, jeez.
84、85、86、87、88。
I honestly don't know. Like, win, lose, or draw.
那我们挑战者所得到的分数是84、85、86、87。
All right. Before we pass on through the door, let's go and just take a read through these articles. Prize singer retires from spotlight to devote life to family. Gong Li Fang says farewell to entertainment business. Yes, facts. Recent movie The Fluttering Feathers premieres on the big screen, panned by critics nationwide for being extremely anticlimactic and having a poor script. Presumably our work. Or Du's work. Communication between child and parent is crucial. Do not neglect to show affection. The birthday grab test for 1-year-olds. Get a glimpse into their future careers. Wine, the essence of earth and water. As it circulates within, your chi is connected, your body warmed, and the chill forced out. Oh, even more connection to the wine being perhaps the mother's way of trying to cure her daughter's illness, as opposed to the father's more spiritual. Being that the mother is more grounded and thinking in terms of medicinal herbal approaches, whereas the father is into more spiritual and faith-based. Friday Science Tip. Dr. Shin Hong's column, Melancholy is a precursor to anxiety. Sudden changes in living environment can exacerbate condition. That just seems to be kind of a general theme. They keep shifting and changing the layout of the room. Probably as a response to all of their growing anxieties due to the many familial pressures. Daily dexterity, origami tulips. That pretty much speaks for itself. Former star Li Fang's progeny out of luck. Child star Du Mei Xin loses winning streak, drops out of Sunday showing. Viewers concerned about Mei Xin's future prospects. Lovers quarrel. Inside Du Fengyu and Gong Li Fang's rocky relationship. Personal lives clash. Each cited at multiple events alone. They would still be figures in the public eye, so yeah, that would be taken notice of. Article submission. Smiling under the lens. There is a biography there. Never forget, all illness can be eliminated. All suffering originates from the evil within us. That sounds like a thesis statement if I ever heard one. All right. I think we have finally made our way to the present. go. I have a suspicion now as to what happened, but I'm going to save the theorizing since we are so close. Feels like we're getting close to the end, so my suspicions will either be confirmed or denied very quickly. Resume. Shit. Have I opened enough doors yet? Oh good, an elevator. It's like a door, but it can do other things. Those papers along the wall are protection charms that are preventing her from getting to us.
欢迎朋友们回来我们的节目现场。今天邀请到的特别来宾是好久不见的玉女歌手龚丽芳小姐。丽芳，恭喜你要复出了。
是啊，谢谢刘大哥。
国民女星回来了，这可真是个大消息。我相信听众朋友们一定都非常的开心，大家都非常的想念。不过同时，应该也都跟我一样很好奇，究竟是什么原因让你决定继续回来拍戏的？
还是有太多难以割舍的事吧，一言难尽。
你先生难道没有对这件事表达什么意见吗？
岂止有意见啊，根本大发雷霆。我想他最在乎的就是他那张薄薄的面子吧。
这么说会不会有一点太苛刻了？
苛刻。我努力让这个家还有家的样子，他呢，整天包红包给那个老师，花大钱去买那些怪东西，到处烧香，到处贴符，把家里弄得越来越邪门。还说我被不好的东西附上了，要我去向观音忏悔。你能想象吗？被自己的丈夫当成妖魔鬼怪。
I guess the burning money I was thinking of must be a different practice.
父女俩3天2头就往老师那边跑。
Mentor 花。
我根本没办法。
喂。
所以我决定 这次演出之后，我要带着一家子离开那里，去一个平静点、单纯点的地方。
Well, we've made it.
杜风雨，我好怀念我们一家人简单开心的日子。
Makes for a very striking image, but perhaps the umbrella open indoors like that isn't the most practical. Okay. Time for some answers. October 7th, 1987. Watching May sing on TV.
老公，你还在看电视吗？每次节目重播你都不想错过，真是美心的忠实歌迷呢。
Lee is still cooking dinner. Her red arowana fish is alive. Even though it should be dead by now, which I guess we got. Second one.
爸，妈妈什么时候会回来？妈妈去哪里了？我真的好想妈妈哦。
Patient's x-ray and blood work analysis normal. No physical ailments observed. Recommended referral to psychiatric department. Yeah, she wasn't sick. She was
我女儿才不是神经病！
anxious. She was being pushed too far and having panic attacks.
喂，杜先生，我是何老师。我听说了，美心这次真的有这么严重吗？你别慌，赶快带来给我看。我们请示慈姑观音，求求看有没有解。不要担心，照我说的做。上一次治好了，这一次一定也可以。
山南渡风雨在此，为爱女杜美心请命。爱女受扼杀侵扰，魂不附体，恭请慈姑观音大士治煞收魂。
杜先生，你有没有看到什么？有看到烛火吗？那是美心的元神。烛火怎么样？火在闪烁，代表他现在魂不附体。还有看到什么？有看到美心吗？那你要找，看有没有你女儿的痕迹，看有没有可以通行的地方。慈姑观音会引你门路。有光就跟着光走，有看到什么就讲出来，看看有没有美心留下的东西。你看到什么？纸船？船是不是漂在水上？水是慈姑观音在引路。跟着我念：水能通灵，船为摆渡，恭请慈姑观音引路。现在嘞，放水灯的河流有没有可以通行的地方？河上有沙洲，沙洲是慈姑观音的化身，她要当你的路，你走过去。有没有看到特别的地方？你看到一座桥，那很接近冥府了。留意脚步，继续跟着光。不要管桥下的人，他们在受自己的业火。
阶梯，那你继续往上走，那是通天梯，跟着我念心咒，恭迎慈姑观音，度世灵显四方。恭迎慈姑观音，度世灵显四方。恭迎慈姑观音，度世灵显四方。杜先生，这是地狱惩罚罪人的地方，这边和你没有关系，不要碰任何东西，赶快走过去。别担心，你女儿不在这里。他们生前都是罪人，不用同情，你只要看好自己的脚步。
Just like the bear.
不要停下来，继续走。很好，你走出来了。你看到什么？树，那是你的本命树。想见到慈姑观音，要先内观自己，你要走进自己的心。
Oh, I don't like that.
这边看到的就是你的内心，你要找到往上走的路，这条路会带你走到内心深处。
Did you lot read Junji Ito? I got very strong got fault energy off of that.
那边有你的元成功，你的元神就在里面。等一下，你要用元神去感应慈姑观音。看到门了吗？进了门之后就要靠你自己，不管听到什么都不要理他，有什么事情就念慈姑观音的心咒。
Ends.
不可能啊，不可能有死路。慈姑观音封死了一条路，就一定会指引一条更好的给你。
嘿，嘿，杜风雨，看这里，是我啊！几年不见都不记得我了吗？你还记得那朵花吗？我种的那朵。那女孩好喜欢那朵花，天天盯着它看。每次掉了一片花瓣，他就拔自己的指甲去重新完美它。花黄了，枯了， 他就拿自己的血来浇，终于让小花开花结果。他就是那么宝贝她。可是我告诉你，小花终究是小花，结了果以后，她承受不了重量，终于还是被压死。很遗憾吧，但我们都是作者，不是吗？现在还有机会救她，去吧，就在前面，去挽回你的希望。
Okay, we're looking into a mirror. We're very clearly talking to ourself. Trying to converse between our better nature and our darker impulses. The flower being planted is a pretty clear allusion to May and her. She watered it with her blood. She replaced the petals with her nails. Would be Lynn devoting herself and her sacrificing herself for her daughter's sake. And then we enter the village of the damned. They
不要这样乱说，爸爸做得很好，爸爸对我最好了。全世界我最喜欢爸爸了。不管怎么样，爸爸发送中奖，爸爸我们一起出去玩。爸爸，我想要出去哪里都可以，好不好？带我离开这里，爸爸。爸爸，为什么不地球城里？带我走好地方。带我去这里，爸爸离开这里，带我走，求你，求你，爸爸，我不要自己带我离开这里，带我离开这里。
恭迎慈姑观音，度世明显四方。陆先生，你的坚定驱除了那些魔障，现在慈姑观音亲自显身，美心的魂就在这里。你要诚心对慈姑观音发愿，来帮助你的女儿。
度美心受因果业所困，心神蒙蔽，此复度风雨发愿，愿现我光明，化爱女心头阴霾。
Why is so much of my life eyeballs lately? Oh, good. I still got one left, I suppose.
爱女杜美心受因果业所困，哑然失声。慈父杜凤于法院，愿献我口舌，还爱女天来割舍。
杜先生，现在美心的心神已经回归了，接下来是最后的祈愿，从哪里开始的，就回到那里做结。
Just as gruesome now as in that movie that if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, and if you don't, I don't want to spoil it. Oh God, what the fuck are you gonna make me do with those?
愿献我心血，救爱女飞黄腾达。
No, but the moment that in question is incredibly gruesome to watch, especially on a first viewing if you don't know what's coming.
好，现在算是完成了。最后诚心的叩拜慈姑观音，只要慈姑观音感应到了，一切就会圆满。
Jumping hell. Okay. Whew. I imagine all of that was just metaphorical, but still, Jesus. Or Juganin. Let's see. The Guanling Rite is a ritual that has been passed down for centuries. With the guidance of a spirit medium, it is possible to chant an incantation and enter the spirit realm. The Wanchen Palace resides in a person's inner conscience. By observing their own Wanchen Palace, one can balance their soul, strengthen their aura, and then predict and shape their fate. To initiate the Guanling Rite, one must first write down their address and horoscope. Spirit medium will answer any questions and guide the host to their intended answer. Common questions include asking about one's career, fortune, and health. If someone is seriously ill, they can also ask for healing and recovery. Yeah, well, I mean, it did take a minute for it to come out. It was resistant, which was the most uncomfortable part for me. Feeling it stretch until it gives. Seeing a sandbank equals related to water. We had a sandbank. Lotus, we had a lotus. Sinking the linking the subject to the souls of the underworld. Seeing the lotus sink underwater, which it did. Subject must be immersed in fluid. Yeah, fuck, this is kind of where I thought it was going. Offering blood in a bowl. Pour the wine into container. Wine warms the body, forces out the cold. A wine bath is good for the body. Bathing in the brew promotes medicinal effectiveness, allowing it to flow through the meridian system. Juanin, send the spirit into the body of all. Excuse me. Who bathe in this wine. I don't know why I'm yawning so much today. I'm not tired. I slept like a log last night. Spreading its power to heal all physical ailments. The invoker covers his eyes with a red cloth, which lets him connect to his soul in the spirit world. Check. Also, the red cloth, both hands, the blood on his hands from earlier, reinforcing that symbol. Plus, covering his eyes to, if the light and being able to see is enlightenment, blinding himself again, that's just symbols 101, but it connects it to the blood on his hands. Is blinding himself in dogmatic practices is what leads to the blood, is tied directly to the blood on his hands. Preparing a bottle of the wine. Place spirit serpent inside. The invoker offers up his blood in the container, soul for soul. Place subject in the container. Subject will depart container alone when fully recovered. Nobody under any circumstances shall interrupt the ritual. Oh. Dude did write this letter. I didn't realize there was a scroll, and I missed the end of the letter. Okay. So Du was the one pressuring her into... And what's with the mom? And... It was implied by a couple of things that the mom might not even be there. Did she just... Maybe the mom just fucked off and left for her mom's house, her mother's house, when they were discussing that, because she just didn't have it in her for this anymore. The father drove her mad and drove her out. Number 9 and number 27. We're missing 2 notes. Okay. Have this. Recording of our session, Mentor Hui. Let's see. Where are we now? This must be... I think this has got to be Mentor Hui's facility upstairs. Totally new architecture.
来，叶妈妈，你再说一次。 这样拜过以后，身体、心理有没有感觉比较好？
是很舒畅，但是
怎么了？
拍谁，我只是想问，对我们家弟弟是不是没有效？他已经重考第2年了，我每天都有在办，都有在求，但是他成绩还是没有变好，是不是要
？There it
补功的
is.
经？需要什么我都可以做，我会更努力办。麻烦老师跟我说要怎么办。
不要紧张，这个一定有方法，我会再教你。
拜托，何老。
我想确认一下，你告诉我的方法真的有用吗？
有，一定有。
我都有在念经，可是那女的还是不肯跟他离婚啊。我们都有在一起念了。
我们念这个要真心诚意啊。
真的有念了，有缴钱。那到底？
你这个神棍，那个符根本没有用啊！
先生，我有录起来哦。
10年来，我每个月都缴这么多钱，大小事都办。你不是说植物观音什么都帮吗？我爸也相信你，后来才没去做化疗。你明明说可以多活2年的，现在人都走了，你最好解释清楚，不然我一定告你。
Yeah, so I had gotten confused with the practice of burning spirit money for the recently deceased to aid them on in the afterlife. This was just good old-fashioned religious sham artistry. Gotta love a snake oil salesman with a Bible to westernize this particular incident. But I hear puppies. I do love puppies. Finally gonna leave the apartment or the apartment building, maybe. Who knows? Oh no, that's right. Mentor Hui is up on the upper floor. We're just heading back down to our. Yeah, we're just heading back down to our level.
喂，杜先生。好，你听我说，你先把蛇酒准备好。你家有没有浴缸？有。好，那就在厕所就可以了。叫美心听话，照我说的做。
Yeah, this is why we were never allowed in the bathroom.
别担心，要坚定，心诚则灵，你知道吗？
And this is why a couple of the nightmares and also why Lee did what she did when she caught up to us in the chase sequence.
我跟你说，你不用紧张，这种事情急不得。这个仪式本来就是轻者当日，重者7日见效。你要对美心有信心，你要有耐心啊，不要去打扰她，让她慢慢泡，不要开厕所门，好吗？好，那你有问题再打来，我都在，我一定帮忙啊。
1987, Year of the Rabbit. I am not one for baths in general. You're soaking in your own filth. Take showers. I'm a shower person. Yep. Nowhere to go. Into the tulip door. Oh boy.
10月29日，下雨天，妈妈很久没有回家了，我很想她。我忍耐不要哭，可是越忍，胸口越不舒服。有一天，就又开始不能呼吸了。爸爸说这次不用看医生，明天我们去看何老师，病马上就会好。但是爸爸一定不知道，我已经有治好病的方法了。我已经折了好多郁金香了，还差一点点就可以放满整个房间了。可惜爸爸最近都忙着拜拜念经，没办法陪我一起折。只要折到和故事里一样多的郁金香，我的病一定就会好了。病好后，我要继续练唱，变得更厉害，唱得更好。然后总有一天，一定会实现我的生日愿望，变成大明星。
I believe her name was
和
Sayako.
爸爸妈妈一起坐在电视机前面看我唱歌，大家开开心心的
Sayako
坐
and
在
the
客
Thousand
厅。
Paper Cranes.
我好喜欢那个时候哦。
Yeah, the reason folding the tulips helped is because she was suffering from an anxiety disorder. Folding the tulips gave her something to focus on.
失望的人，这次没能红了眼眶。我们让大海淹没了嘴，享受着心酸。纷乱的光线里，我闭上眼去看。 随时很人生。你会不会还是坦率地笑着我的荒唐？无处混乱，又无处赦免我。
爸爸，我们回家吧。大海满是波浪，不见船如歌。他站在码头，遥望着北方。青丝飞上白霜，心还惦着他，心里没说的那句回答。傻傻的姑娘，哪一朵花等着他回来呀？小小的嘴藏不住话，都唱成情歌。今生依旧，岁月如常，也不见他悲伤。有情的人，别问
Yeah, I feel like I feel like Lee's side of the story could have been fleshed out more. For the beginning, Lee definitely had the stronger connection to the story as a whole, I think, and that sort of dropped off a bit.
遥望着北方，青丝飞上白霜，心还惦着他，心里没说的那句回答。傻傻的姑娘，
And they left it open ended, but like I have to assume that Stu drowned her in the ritual. I mean, we've already seen he's got a bit of a temper problem and he gets frustrated. So if she resisted it anyway, which, you know, small child being forced into a bathtub full of wine, I imagine, you know, it's not too far a stretch. Yeah, exactly. He's been so distant in his daughter's life up until this point. Why wouldn't he also, you know, in his memory be distant at the part where he killed her? I think it's less that my mic's low and more that this music is just really, really loud. There we go. Now that the music's calmed down a bit. Yeah, it's a little difficult to try to do like a post summary over the credits with this music. Yeah, too soon? I don't know.